Hi everyone. I wanted to film this as sort of an online vlog and hold myself accountable to what I plan on do going forward. A little bit about my background. I'm 31 and I'm feeling beat up. I've dislocated my shoulders numerous times, herniated a disc in my back twice, torn a tendon completely in my ankle, torn my quad, severed a tendon in my hand, and broken my arm. So needless to say, I'm feeling pretty beat up and 30 years old and getting to the point where I've really got to start taking care of my body. So I maxed out everything today just to kind of get a base of where I'm at, and here's the plan going forward. Enjoy. So this was the 200-meter sprint. I came in at 39.16 and is pretty disappointed with that considering what I used to be able to do, but I haven't sprinted in any significant amount of time, so I guess the only way to go is forward on that. I'm hoping that I can really improve and maybe get down to sub 30 seconds or 28 to 29 I would be happy with. And moving on, this is the broad jump. Just trying to test for some explosiveness, just from a dead stop, and hoping I can do some plyometric work. Next up is the bench press. I wanted to pick one upper body movement for strength, and I've always kind of viewed bench press as sort of the king of upper body pressing movements. It seems to kind of be the standard. Overhead press was my second option, but I do feel that my overhead press is comparatively the better lift, and I've got significantly more room to improve on the bench press. In this, I do go through all of the warm-up sets, so just if you don't want to watch through the whole way, I do end up bench pressing 205. I have hit 265 in the past, so I would like to maybe just try and get up to 275 at some point, get that nice round 245s and a 25, but we'll see how I feel. I will be training mostly on a ProForm sliding bench trainer going forward, so not too much free weights, so we'll see what kind of carryover that has. Coming into this now, this is going to be a dead hang from the pull-up bar. Just wanted to test this as some sort of grip endurance and overall another upper body strength test, but in terms of endurance as opposed to maximal weight, like I'm going with the bench press. I believe I end up clocking myself at a little over 1 minute and 7 seconds. So I figured I'd cut that down about 5 seconds to 1 minute and 2 seconds, just accounting for the time it takes to start and stop my watch and get my grip set up. So just a little over 1 minute on a dead hang to start. Coming into this lift, this is the Zercher squat. I tend to prefer these over normal back squats. Just the position of the bar seems to really feel much better on my back, as I do tend to get some discomfort and pain when squatting regular back squats, and I think that's just from the quad injury, which is sort of crisscrossed across my body. So I've torn my left quad and my right ankle, and I think over the years, just the imbalance and neglect in training on my part has led to the lower back pain. So I've picked this variation as it does feel better, and I believe a really weak point is my core, and these squats really tend to hit that pretty hard. So when I do the free weights, I think I'll be going with this option. I believe I ended up getting 135 only for 2 reps. Was pretty disappointed, but at this point in the day, I've already maxed out quite a few lifts and was just feeling some general fatigue, and my lower back was not having it at this point. This is just the scale that I use. You can see my body weight's at 182 pounds. Body fat is 14.8%, and the muscle mass is 147.9. So I would like to stay somewhere around my current body weight and reduce the body fat and gain muscle, but we'll see how that goes. Recapping this is the maxes for everything I did that day. I did a 1 mile walk initially just to sort of measure my cardiovascular health. So I walked 1 mile in 15 minutes and 46 seconds and measured my heart rate throughout that. And I'd like to just redo that, and hopefully next time I test to just reduce my heart rate so my body's not working as hard to walk the same distance. We've already reviewed the 200-meter sprint. The broad jump ended up being 91 inches, and the bench press, dead hang, and Zercher squat were all listed as well. That's pretty much everything. I will be filming some workouts, showing some stretches, and maybe some recipes I cook along the way. So if it's something you might be interested in, just please consider hitting subscribe, like, and follow along. All right, thank you.